Hello! I'm getting everything all situated. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Gotta get it just right. There's Olive. Oh snap. I think I got it. Cool. Sweet. All right, y'all. Welcome in to the 10:30 a.m. chill flow. So this is going to be a gentle yoga class. We'll incorporate some yin postures, some restorative postures, and it all should be pretty fluid within the transitions. So this is just going to get you ready for your day. And we're just going to be connecting to all the parts of the body, mostly the legs and the lower back. Welcome to Mikasa. I'm going to grab some water and get situated before we get started. Yeah? Really? You see Ray's little Kit Kat? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. There's a little Olive. You're so cute. Every night she sleeps right beside my head. She has a special spot just to go to every night. Look at how cute. Look at these little toes. You guys, I'm in love with my cat. How old is she, Erin? Like 8, 9 months?
7 or 8.
7 or 8 months. We got her at the Austin Animal Center. She was really, really sick when we first got her. We took care of her. She was way underweight. She was a little stray. Out in the wild, probably all by herself. And she's close to 8 pounds now. She's a big girl. She loves to eat. She loves to play. Oh my gosh, you see this?
She lives for it.
She lives for this. Yes. We'll get started with class in just a few minutes. If you have a blanket, you can always have a blanket. We'll probably use it under the knees for some support. What else? Under the head when we get down to laying on our belly and on our back. I will also be using a bolster today and a few blocks. If you don't have blocks or a bolster, pillows, I know you got some pillows, so stack up your pillows, bring them in, 3 or 4 of them. Grab maybe 2 or 3 blankets, your whole comforter, just rip it off your bed and bring it to your yoga mat. I'm just kidding, y'all. But you can always use, like if you have thicker books or a stool or a coffee table nearby, you can always like prop up your pillows on there once we get into some folds that will require some prop support. All right, well, we're just gonna get started. If you have the means to donate for this class, we would be so appreciative and so grateful for any donations that you do give to us here at Black Swan Yoga Austin. All of your donations go directly to us teachers, so we can keep us going and providing all of this yoga for you virtually. It's such an honor to do this, so thank you for being here. This class should make you tired, just more relaxed and more peaceful and at ease throughout your day and the rest of your weekend. And again, I'll be using a bolster, 2 blocks, and a blanket. If you don't have blocks or a bolster, grab a bunch of pillows. Maybe you have a stool or some thicker books you can use to prop up your pillows on. But you can always make do without them. And let's get started. Hi, Anna. Come here. I'm actually going to close my window. Sorry. Sorry, little kitty cat. Oh my goodness. Olive was like, why didn't you close my window? We don't do that in the daytime. All right, so let's get started laying on our backs. And like a Shavasana setup. So once you arrive laying down on your back, just let your toes fall open. Rest your hands by your sides. Flip your palms up to face the sky. And just begin to soften down. Feel the earth below you. And feel space and ether around you. And you may even connect to the temperature of the room on your skin. And then begin to move your awareness into your breath. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And with each inhale, feel your rib cage expand in all directions. And as you exhale, let your body soften down. You have 3 to 4 more rounds of expansive yet softening breath. Bringing life force, energy, prana into your body. And then letting that energy move down into the earth below you. With your next inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Take a good morning stretch. You may even yawn. And as you exhale, hug both of your knees into your chest. Apanasana. You can rock side to side a couple times, massage your lower back down on the ground. And find a stopping place here. Keep grip of your right leg and release and extend your left leg forward and straight out in front of you. Press the back of your left leg and heel to the earth. Hug your right knee in and out to the right about 1 inch or 2. And press the back of your left leg onto the earth. And if this brings you any pain to your low back or your left hip flexors, you can bend your left knee and ground your foot. Just make sure your low back stays on the ground. But if you have your leg extended, keep your leg completely on the earth. And press your shoulder blades into your mat. And start to move your right leg, your right knee side to side, and just bring a little mobility, a little movement into your right hip joint. And how is your breath? And just notice where your mind goes from here. And find stillness within your right leg. Grip your right knee with your left hand. Inhale, extend your right arm to the right, palm on the ground. Exhale, twist your right leg over to the left for a twist. And now your left hand is just resting on the outside of your right thigh. Let your left toes also fall towards the left. And press your shoulder blades into your mat. Now draw your right outer hip down towards your left inner thigh. So how much space can you create from your right lowest rib to your hip point? Stretch it apart. And if your eyes feel called to close, let them. Soften through your belly. Soften through your chest. And inhale, unwind, pull your right leg back through center. Hug it into your chest as you exhale. Then release your hands from your right knee and then grab the back of your thigh. So you can interlace your fingers or just grip the back of your right thigh. And extend your right foot up to the ceiling as far as it can go. If your leg is not straightening all the way this morning, keeping a bend is good too. Start to point and flex your right toes. Be a little more dramatic with the pointing and the flexing. And then start to make some circles with your right foot. Movement into your ankle joint. Go one way and make sure you go the other way. And start to push your right leg into your hands as you pull your hands back into your legs. So a slight active engagement. And find a stopping place here. Pull your right leg closer to you. Take a deep breath in. And slow breath out. And then bend into your left knee, ground your left foot. Release your hands from your right leg. Bend into your right knee. We'll move into a supine figure 4 or pigeon pose. So cross your right outer ankle over your left top thigh or front thigh. Option A is to stay here. Left foot on the ground, low back on the ground. Option B is to lift your left foot up off the earth. Bring your legs closer to your body and thread your right arm through your legs and meet your left fingertips or on the back of your left thigh or the front of your left shin bone. Flex your right toes. This will help stabilize your knee in this funky position. And pull your left leg closer to you. If you notice your head is lifted up or you feel a lot of tension in your neck and your throat, with love and compassion, ask your body to soften. And feel your hips and notice if your right hip is lifted higher than your left hip. If that's the case, can you lower your right hip so it's in alignment with your left? Smooth and slow with your breath. Gentle yoga, restorative, and yin are really my favorite kinds of asana practice. I'll tell you why as we move through class. And keep the grip of your left leg. Release and extend your right leg forward straight out in front of you. Press the back of your right leg to the earth. Hug your left leg in and out to the left an inch or two. And roll your right inner thigh down towards the ground. Now start to move your left knee side to side. Bring some movement into your hip. Notice how this side feels from the other side. Are you tighter, more open? And find a stopping place through center. Grab your left leg with your right hand. Inhale, extend your left arm left. Exhale, twist your left leg over to the right. Maybe take your gaze to the left and soften here. Let your right toes fall towards the right too. Soften your belly, your chest, your back body. You feel the twist from the inside to the outside. Notice where your mind goes, where it flows to, what it thinks about. No judgment, simply observe the mind. And if you see or notice things within the mind that are no longer serving you, that's the first step to changing that path, to transforming that path, that thought pattern into something that does resonate with you. And inhale, unwind, pull your left leg through center. Exhale, hug your knee into your chest. And grab the back of your left thigh. You can interlace your fingers or just grip it and extend your left foot up to the ceiling. Start to flex and point your left toes. Your right leg can stay extended, or you may bend your knee and ground your foot. Point and flex. And then begin to make circles with your left foot. One way, then the other. And push your leg into your hands as you pull your hands back into your leg and find a stopping place. Inhale. Stay as you exhale. Pull your left leg closer to your body. Then release your left leg. Bend your right knee, ground your foot. Bend your left knee, supine figure 4, across your left ankle over the top of your right thigh. Stay here, option A. Option B, lift your right foot, legs pull in towards your body. Thread your left arm through your legs and meet your right fingertips around the back of your right thigh or the front of your shin bone. Flex your left toes. Pull your right leg closer to you as you push your left leg farther away from your body. And notice if your left hip is lifted up higher than your right, or maybe it's the opposite one. If there's an imbalance with the height or the level of your hips, can you find balance here? How is your breath? And again, notice the quality of the mind. We're here to brain train, to train the brain, to build new highways, new pathways in the mind that resonate, that are healthy, that bring happiness and peace to our life, to our current situation. And slowly start to release your hands from your right leg. Bring your right foot to the ground. And release your left leg and bring your left foot to the ground. So your feet are about hip width distance apart. Spread your toes and root down through all 4 corners of your feet. And push down more through your big toe mounds. And draw your inner arches up towards your inner ankles up towards your inner knees. Bring your hands by your hips, palms face the ground. Press your head into the earth. Just draw your chin back a little bit. And inhale, we'll find bridge pose. Push down into your arms, your hands, and your feet. Lift your torso up off the earth and stay here. Push down into the ground, lift higher, find that same engagement. Inner arches towards inner ankles lift up towards your inner knees. Chin back, head down. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, release, lower it down. And hug your knees into your chest. And grab the back of your thighs and start to rock and roll the length of your mat. Maybe 4 or 5 times, massaging your spine on the ground until you're ready to roll up to a seat. Once you get up to a seat, you'll cross your ankles. This is a normal seat here. If you prefer to sit on a blanket or a block, you can also do that. I choose to sit on a blanket to start, just so my hips are a little higher elevated than my knees. This helps me sit up taller. If you're like, what? Try it. See if that helps you, assists you. It does. All right. We'll just do some seated cat and cow. So hands grip your knees, and as you inhale, find a seated cow. Pull on your knees. Lift your heart through your arms and lift your chin. Then exhale, seated cat. Push into your knees, round through your spine, tuck your chin to your chest. And you notice you might roll onto your upper butt. And inhale, cow. Lift your chest, extend your tailbone back. Exhale, cat, round through your spine. Again, inhale, cow, move slow. Exhale, cat, take it easy. 2 more on your own. Let your breath guide you. There's no rush here. After you finish your last round, come through a neutral spine. And as you inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Reach tall. And exhale, side stretch to the right. Bring your right fingertips or palm to the ground. Sweep your left arm overhead, palm faces the earth. Now soften your left shoulder and inhale, twist your heart to the sky as you press your left sit bone down and into the ground. Take a deep breath into your left side body. And as you exhale, bring your left hand to your right knee as you round your back slightly. Then inhale, sweep your right arm forward, then overhead to the left. So you're stretching to the left as you pull on your right knee with your left hand. So your body is kind of pulling itself in opposite directions. Root down into your right sit bone. And inhale, twist your heart to the sky. Pull on your right knee as you push it down. Stay as you exhale. Take 1 more breath and grow longer through your right side. Exhale, bring your right hand to your left knee as you round your back and tuck your chin. In the mornings, this always feels insane in the best way. Take a deep breath into your back, your mid-back, your neck. Stay as you exhale. And inhale, cactus your arms open, lift your chest and your gaze. Exhale, push your palms forward as you round your back. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Left hand or fingertips down. Sweep your right arm overhead. So how much space can you create through your right side from your fingertips all the way down to your sit bone into the earth? Soften your right shoulder. Inhale, twist your heart up. Stay as you exhale, grow a little more. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring your right hand to your left knee, round into your back. Inhale, sweep your left arm forward, then overhead to the right. So again, you're pulling your body in opposite directions. Can you find your center? Pull on your left knee as you push it down. Root down into your left sit bone. Inhale, twist your heart to the sky. Exhale, bring your left hand to your right knee, round into your back. Let your head soften in. Pulling on opposite knees. And inhale, cactus your arms open, lift your chest and your gaze. Exhale, push your hands forward, round your back. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands together in front of your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, we'll find a seated twist. A twist to the right. Bring your left hand to your right knee. Right fingertips come to the ground back behind you. And if you notice you're leaning back, can you bring your right hand as close to your body as possible? So instead of going backwards, you can lengthen up. As you inhale, push down, sit taller. Exhale, pull your lower belly in and twist your chest to the right. And draw your inner elbows up into your armpits as you feel your chest, your collarbones broaden. Inhale. Stay as you exhale, you can take your gaze over your right shoulder if it feels okay for the left side of your neck. If you want to, you can close your eyes. Maybe your body is saying keep your eyes open, then do that. And in your breath, and in the twist, it may be hard to find a deep inhale and exhale. But see if you can do that today. And if you have your eyes closed, blink them open. Inhale, unwind through center, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist to the left, right hand to your left knee, left fingertips to the ground, back behind you. Inhale, push into the ground, sit taller. Exhale, pull your belly in and twist your chest to the left. Draw your inner elbows up into your armpits. Feel your heart lift and broaden. Inhale. Exhale, you may take your gaze over your left shoulder as you stretch into the right side of your neck. Get up in there and breathe. If it feels good to close your eyes, close them down. Can you find that expansive yet softening breath even here in your twist? Soften your shoulders. Lengthen and expand through your torso. And as you inhale, unwind, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart. And bring your hands together in front of your heart, sorry. And then we'll move into a butterfly pose here. And this is actually going to be our first supported posture. So we'll have butterfly, it's normal seated butterfly. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees out to the sides. If you have a blanket, I'd say sit up on a blanket to start. And I'm going to grab my blocks and I'm going to bring them directly out in front of me, probably about a foot in front of my toes. And I'm stacking them up. I'm probably going to put the bottom one on the lowest level, the second one on the second level. So there's 3 levels I'm putting on the second one. If you're like, okay, do whatever you need to do here. But I'm going to take my bolster out in front of me. And it can be in front of my toes, or I can put it on top of my feet, which I prefer to do. So it's on top of the inside edges of my feet. And I'm going to grab the fleshes of my glutes and just pull them out and back so I can feel my hips move forward. Hello, groin. And then I'll just walk my hands forward on opposite side or either side of my block or my bolster, my props. And then I'll fold over my bolster. Take my gaze to the right. And just soften down here. So I notice too when my hands are farther, I'm working harder. If your arms naturally just pull in closer to your body, let them. You can always Wrap your arms around your bolster or your pillows as well. And just soften down, sink down here. And if you aren't feeling supported in this posture, move things around so that you do feel supported. This is your practice, your body. And really with yoga, you're learning how to build a practice that really works with you and meeting you where you're at on your mat today, in this moment, in this breath. See if you can soften your leg muscles, your feet, soften through your back, your shoulders, your arms. And let your tongue soften away from the roof of your mouth as your teeth part just a little bit. And if you haven't turned your head already, now we're going to turn our head to the left or just go in the other way that you just were in. Soften again. Find your center. Find your breath. And if you are having a hard time relaxing or melting here, ask your body why. No judgment, just love and compassion. Ask your body why and offer any emotions, any parts of you a seat at the table. You'll be surprised at what your body, what your spirit reveals to you. And very slowly, palms on the ground, inhale, walk yourself all the way back up to an upright position. Stay as you exhale. And we'll move into a wide leg forward fold from here. So you can move your bolster or your pillows out to the sides, grab a hold of your outer knees, squeeze them together, feet on the ground, and just take a moment here. And then we'll find a wide leg stance. So widen your legs out right and left. Move things around until you can find that situation set up. And I feel my hips and the way my body's designed, the wider I go, the easier it is for me to fold down, and the closer my legs are together, the harder it is. I guess my groin and my inner legs is a little more flexible and mobile than my hamstrings. So you can play with this. You may need to widen your stance or shorten your stance to best support you in your practice today. And again, you'll grab your bolster and you'll take this right before your pelvis, as close as you can get it comfortably. And you may need to adjust your props over here. You can be closer or farther or lower or taller. And again, you'll sit tall, grab your glute muscles, pull them out and back. Walk your hands forward and fold over your bolster. Take your gaze to the right and soften down. And with this posture, let your toes just fall, whether they go in naturally or out naturally. And if you notice your knees want to bend, let them bend. If you can see me, I know I'm wearing black pants, but my knees are bent, my toes naturally fall.